Bismillah. Hey guys, welcome to WT Productions. So today we are going to be making this super cool neon glow animation or a retro, like a glow animation. So we are going to be using the Saber plugin for this and it is super easy to install. So I'm also going to explain how to do that. So stay tuned till the very end of this video and let's get straight to it. So I'm going to jump right into After Effects and I'm just going to open a new composition over here. And for this new composition, I'm just going to go ahead and select 7 seconds as the time and 1920 by 1080 pixel or any format that you want. After selecting OK, we are first of all going to just right click on this blank space over here and then select a new shape layer. Now for this shape layer, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a rectangle just like this. The stroke over here will be 20 points, 20 pixels, and if you have this on the fill, then you can press Alt and alternate between this to make this a zero fill, just like this, and we will have this stroke over here. Now we are going to go ahead and center this by selecting these tools: align tool, align horizontally, and then align vertically. So where you can find this, you can just go ahead and window and select align if you do not have this shown over here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and change a few things over here, and one of them will be the roundness. So I'm just going to have a basic roundness just to make it look like a neon sign light. So I think that 35 would be fine. Yes, that looks good enough. So basically we're going to convert this into a neon sign, so just by using the Saber plugin. Now what you can do is you can auto trace this layer by selecting this layer and then select auto trace. So you can select these options and select OK. So once you have this auto trace, you can just go ahead and hide this shape layer over here. And now we're going to duplicate, we're going to create a new solid, and then we are going to copy the mask for this. So for this new solid, you can select any color that you like, because this is not going to be used. So I'm just going to go ahead in this auto trace layer, and for these masks, I'm just going to press masks over here and press Ctrl C to copy these masks, and then I'm going to paste them over here by pressing Ctrl V on this black solid. Sorry, this solid over here, red solid that we have. So now we have this solid over here. You can turn this off just so you can see that this is our neon sign and the Saber will be placed over here. So in order to install the Saber plugin, you just need to go on the internet and just find the Saber plugin by Video Copilot, and then it's super easy to install. It's free of cost and there is no charge. So you can just double click on the setup and then automatically install it on your computer, and then you will find this on this effect, and under Video Copilot you will see Saber. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop my Saber from the effects and presets. It contains a lot of variety for the different types of glows and stuff like that. So once I've dragged and dropped this on my solid, then I'm just going to select a few settings over here. One of these will be the render settings, and for this render settings I'm going to select transparent, and for this customize core I'm going to select the layer masks. So for this layer mask, you can see that it's going to look something like this, and I'm just going to change a few settings over here by selecting the glow intensity to 40. I'm just going to use this as a neon sign. So basically the only thing that we will be animating will be this glow intensity. So if I decrease this glow intensity, then you will see that this is going to look like a flicker sign, just like you see on the neon signs. I'm just going to change this to third so that I can easily see my change. So you can see that once you change the intensity, you will see a flicker. So we are going to make this flicker fast. So first of all, I'm just going to select 40 over here and just go ahead and select this keyframe over here. Now I'm going to go ahead a few seconds, maybe like 2 seconds. Then I'm going to select this button over here. Select U on my keyboard to open this the keyframes, and for this glow intensity I'm just going to select this button over here to add another keyframe. This is going to remain constant, and then for like maybe half a second or less than that, I'm just going to change this to glow intensity to 20. So you are going to see this flicker. And now I'm going to change this back. So I'm going to copy this and then paste this over here. So this is going to give a slight flicker, just like the neon signs that you see. So basically now I'm just going to copy these two keyframes, and after copying these two keyframes, I'm just going to go a few seconds ahead and I'm going to press Ctrl V, then press again Ctrl V after a slight distance, so you can see that we're going to have this flicker over here. So for this last flicker, I'm just going to go ahead and select the first keyframe, press Ctrl C and paste this over here so that it returns back to the original position. So once you play this animation, then you can see that we can have the flicker effect. So after you have created this tube light effect, you are going to now add our text over here. So what we are going to do is select layer, select new, and then text. So in this blank space, we are going to write any text that you want. Let's suppose we write glow effect. Glow effect. And you can change a few settings over here in this text section. So what we're going to do is we are going to just increase the size. I think this would be fine. And then we are going to just align this in the middle and the center. So we will have a text something like this. Now we are going to change this text into a mask. So we are going to click this text layer and then right click, select create masks from text. So this is going to create our mask, and we're going to apply the saber effect on this mask. So what we will do is basically just copy this effect, saber effect, from over here, press Ctrl C, take this picker right to the start because we don't want our keyframes to be disturbed. So we will just go ahead and select this mask over here, then press Ctrl V, and our saber will be placed just like this. So this is going to just match the keyframes with the keyframes of this tube light. So this is a bit too intense, and we're going to change a few things over here. Press U on your keyboard, and this will reveal this glow intensity. So we're going to just change this glow intensity to 14, and this looks fine. Going to press this button, right button over here, and we are going to change this to 14 as well. So wherever there is 40, we are going to change this to 14, and wherever there is 20, we are going to change this to 9. So we can do this just by clicking this right button over here. We will jump to the keyframes, 14, and then 14 again, then 9. So this is an easy way so that you do not want to just go ahead and do this all over again. So that is why I'm just going to change these values so it will become easy for you. So now this was our last keyframe, and we're going to play this animation. So yeah, this looks like a tube light effect for this neon signs, and for this part of the animation is complete. By the way, if you are liking this video so far, then please be sure to hit that like button. And I have also noticed that a lot of you haven't subscribed. So you would be doing me a great favor by subscribing so that I can keep making more content like this. And let me know in the comment section below if you want more awesome Saber plugin tutorials. So whenever using the neon effect, it would really help if you used a thinner font, which is like this. So this is the Morganite font, and you can find other thinner fonts as well. So now we are going to just replace this black screen with our background, and for this neon effect, the brick backgrounds usually work best. So you can just right click over here in this project panel. If you cannot find this project panel, then you can just select this arrow over here and select this. So you can just right click over here and select import file, and you can drag and drop your background from over here, then select import. So but I have already done this, so I have this background image over here. Now I'm just going to drag this at the bottom just like this, and now I'm going to just increase the size of this background. by pressing down shift, and you can see that I've placed this background just like this. So this glow is also going to be visible on the background, as you can see over here, just for a more nicer effect. Now the last thing left to do is just add a firefly effect, or just some light rays. By right clicking, I'm going to select a new solid over here. It can be any color, and we will, in the effects and presets, we are going to write CC light rays, and we're going to drag and drop these light rays on our black solid. So we're going to change a few settings over here, and in this transfer mode we're going to select none, and for this color, select the color from the source, uncheck this color from the source, and I'm just going to go ahead and select a brighter color from over here, and this would be fine. You can just drag this at the end, just so it passes from over here, and wherever we have this ending, this animation ending, just like this, let's suppose it's 4 seconds over here, and we're going to just move this across the screen just like this, and then we are just going to hit the center button, and then after 2 seconds, let's say about 6 seconds, then we are going to move this in this direction. So let's see what happens. So you can see that this is glow is going from this side to the end. Now we're going to select U on our keyboard, and then just go back on this keyframe and duplicate this once. So press Ctrl D, and you are going to duplicate this. So we have this same effect doubled, but we want this light to appear over here as well. So we are going to select S on our keyboard to open the scale, unlink this and select -100, and then for the Y we are also going to select -100. So we will just have the same effect, but coming from the opposite side. And then now we're going to end this at 6 seconds. So we're going to press N on our keyboard and end this over here. So now we're going to play this animation. So this looks like a pretty nice animation, and it can be used as your intros, outros on your videos. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, inshallah.